Hello everyone, welcome to Felipe's review. So today we're going to take a look at this Lego set based on the Marvel Studios' latest movie, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Gargantos Showdown. So this set contains 264 pieces and retail at 55 New Zealand dollars. As a fan of the MCU, this is one of my most anticipated movie of the year, and I think because to avoid spoiler, there's only one set based on the movie, and this Gargantos is one of the creature that you've seen from the trailer. And this set includes 3 minifigures who are the 3 main characters in the movie, and you might notice one that is missing from this set, but then she's on the packaging, so there might be some additional set coming later in the year, might feature Wanda. Well, that's just my guess, so let's hope it happens. Here's a better look at Gargantos. To be honest, it's actually a lot bigger than what I would have thought. Like if you look at the packaging, it doesn't seem so big, but then if you look at the actual thing compared to the size of the minifigure, it's actually really big, and I really like the looks of the Gargantos. It's quite an interesting build as well. All the tentacles, there's some form of articulation to allow you to make a different poses, and it's good. The eyelashes here looks pretty cool. Also, it's cool they don't use stickers, so this eyepiece is printed. Even though the effect, the actual product doesn't look as good as the photo, just because it's not just orange. You actually can see some of them design on the pupils, just because the color kind of overlapping, so it's quite hard to see. But otherwise, this is a very awesome creature build, I would say. Interestingly, in some other reviews, they point out a design flaw, just like the pieces for holding the ball joint doesn't really fit the other pieces that well. I didn't find that much of a problem when I building this though. And now we take a look at the minifigures, including this set. So on the left, we've got American Chavez, which is a new character they're going to introduce in this movie. And you also got Wong and Doctor Strange. For Doctor Strange, I'm going to talk about it separately. But, American Chavez is a really cool minifigure. Although the hairpiece, is just reuse, the existing design. But what interesting is her torso. There's lots of detail. Let me just zoom in a little bit. You can see here there are lots of detail on her torso. She got this piece with the LGBT representation here, and the cool thing is, instead of short legs, they use the mid-sized leg, which is bendable, because she's a teenager in the movie. So it's good they, instead of using the same size but using the mid leg, so that's one of the highlight. And for Wong, is another really cool version of Wong. This torso and leg printing is exclusive to this set. He has his own magical effect, but I wish it's the same color as the Doctor Strange one, because so far in all the movies, the magic spell they do in the movies are all the same color. Well, that's just one minor thing. I don't really care. Good printing at the back as well. He doesn't have any. I think he has alternate facial expression. No, he doesn't have any, and it's the same face included in the Spider-Man No Way Home set version. So the only thing exclusive is the torso, but it's a really cool minifigure. It's always good to get additional Wong here. And then we have Doctor Strange here. You've got his magic. The new cape introduced in the Spider-Man No Way Home set. What I like about this minifigure is the printing of his torso is much more clear and very nicely done. In terms of the hairstyle and the hair is the same as the Doctor Strange you get from the Spider-Man No Way Home set. And let's just take a look at all the Doctor Strange released so far. I do have one missing here. It's the one from the Infinity War set, but the torso and overall design is very similar. So let's just take a look at the first version of the Doctor Strange here. So previously they used this hairpiece instead of the one with more texture, and you can see they use the old fabric cloth, but I personally like the new rubber cape a bit more. otherwise, I think in terms of printing, the latest one really is better. But what interesting is the first version of the Doctor Strange minifigure. They include this very detailed printing on his magical spell. So I do wish the newer version actually give us those details from the effect itself, just clear orange pieces. And let's not forget Wong here. So since we talk about Doctor Strange, so here are the free version of Wong released so far. This one is a bit more rare because it's from the Toys R Us Big Bricktober special pack. You can see the facial expression is different, and this one kind of have no hair. I guess Wong since the blip or the snap kind of grows a bit more hair. To be honest, the later version looks better, but you got the more traditional attire for Wong. But it's always good to get multiple versions of your favorite MCU characters. And this is the Gargantos Showdown set. I think this is actually really good set in my opinion. It's kind of deviate from the usual superhero set where you got a really weak build or a really weak figure build and just for the minifigure. But overall, this feel like a character pack because of this is a actual character. It's a creature with a substantial build. But otherwise, it looks good. Great minifigures. This is a set I definitely will recommend if you're a fan of the MCU. So let me know what you think about this set in the comment section below. If you like my video, be sure to check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel for more upcoming updates. Then I'll see you next time.